Hi, welcome to First Take. I'm here with my co-host Marcus Craig and Finn Summer. I'm Reese Burns, and today we're going to talk about what NFL team made the best free agent moves this year. Marcus, you want to start us off?
Well, Reese, I would have to say that the best free agency title has to go all the way down to South Florida and the Miami Dolphins. They somehow stole Tyreek Hill away from the Kansas City Chiefs, giving them another dynamic receiver to pair with Jalen Waddle, and they got a pass protector for their up and coming quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. That guy being Teron Armstead. Plus, on top of that, a new head coach, Mike McDaniel. He was all the talk during the offseason. He was all the rage, and we're looking for this man to make big noise coming out of the Kyle Shanahan tree.
Okay. Finn, what's your take?
Are you nuts?
No.
The Chargers easily had the best offseason out of anyone, signing J.C. Jackson, Sebastian Joseph Day, Christian Covington. This is a team that has revamped this entire defense. And that just adds to the potent offense, which has potential MVP candidate Justin Herbert on it, as well as Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen.
I don't really understand how you can say that Christian Covington was a part of their big offseason when he was a part of the Cowboys last year and didn't do jack squat. He didn't even do anything when he was in Houston next to J.J. Watt. He's really a non-factor here.
Okay, well then you also have Austin Johnson, who
Who is
they
that?
just signed a 2-year, $14 million deal at defensive tackle for. And I mean, this team, they went above and beyond to make moves here.
So does that mean that they don't believe in Sebastian Joseph Day?
This is a team that has depth. They have the talent. They can go all the way here because of the offseason they had.
All right. Well, it seems like we might have a question from the crowd here.
Yeah,
Wanna
what are
answer?
we thinking about? Those are two good points. What about the Bills? They got Von Miller. They capped Stephon Diggs. They made a few moves there. What do you guys think about them?
I think
Von
I'm like-
Miller's 90 years old.
I can take this one. I think the Von Miller trade is going to work out. I don't think it's going to last very long. I think he might be productive for about 2 more years. Then he might start to fall off the face of the planet. But I do think the addition of O.J. Howard will give another guy like Dawson Knox some more opportunities to get great catches. But I do overall think that the Bills may have not really done much. They didn't really add much to anything else, and they're kind of just they're there. I mean, they're still going to be very good. I still think they're going to win the AFC East. I still think they'll make it to the conference championship, but I don't see them being any better than they were last year. And another question here.
I'm Zach from Boston. So back to the Chargers point. You guys are, in my opinion, forgetting one major addition this offseason, Khalil Mack. What do you guys think he brings to that Chargers defense?
Finn, you can take that.
He obviously the pass rush, and that's something. So him along with Bosa, that's going to be something that's going to be tough for even the best offensive line to handle. It's another huge move they made this offseason.
Yes, Khalil Mack is a great talent, but at this point, it seems like the Chargers D-line room might be getting just a little bit too crowded. How are all those snaps going to be divided up? That's something that Brandon Staley is going to have to work through.
We also have one last question.
I'm best friend from the dead. Out of these teams, talking about the Bills and Chargers, do you think one of them will win the AFC, or do you think there will be a dark horse team that we should use?
The Miami Dolphins.
I think it's going to be a dark horse.
The AFC is really crowded with talent,
Yes.
with the Bills, the Chargers, the Broncos, the Chiefs,
You're
the
forgetting
Dolphins,
one big team.
the Patriots.
Put in the Baltimore Ravens right there. You add
No.
you add in 2 safeties with Marcus Williams and Cal Hamilton, and you add in a third corner with Cal Fuller. You're going to have the best defensive backfield.
If we're throwing in the Ravens, then we got to throw in the Jets too. Might as well.
What? What are you talking about?
It's
No,
hard
we
for
get
defensive
we
backs
were
to score
the only
points.
problem that the Baltimore had last year is that they had injuries, right? You have Dobbins out, you have Edwards out. Lamar Jackson didn't really play for the last of the year. Marlon Humphrey was out for the season. Calais Campbell missed a lot of games, and then you had a guy like Marcus Pierce who didn't even play all of last season. You get all those guys back, and then you add 2 more safeties and an elite cornerback. I think you are an AFC contender this year.
I disagree with you on that point.
Yes, the Ravens do have a nice secondary. However, defensive secondaries don't score touchdowns. Personally, I would say that the AFC runs through the southern tip of the United States.
Okay, and with our next topic, we'll talk about Joe Ingles going to the Portland Trailblazers. But before that, we have a commercial break.